It's Tuesday, and you know what that means. It's time for another exciting adventure into the land of customizing with not just one, not just two, not just three, not just, well, actually, yeah, just four. There's four of us tonight. It's the Fantastic Four. We're back for another exciting edition of Tiny Meng Tuesday. We'll go around the horn for everybody to introduce themselves. As always, I'm your faithful host, Diamond Dave Wheeler, aka Dave Wonder, aka Dave Wheeler, aka apparently Papa Wheeler. Thanks for that. I don't remember. I think that was Spike, Super Spike in there. I can't remember. Anyways, moving over, we got Corey from Casting Cave. What's up, Corey?
Hey, what's up, everybody?
Right.
How are you?
What are you going to be working on this fine evening? That is a fantastic looking night, my friend.
Oh, okay. So I've got stuff I need to paint. I have some Bowen Captain America heads.
Oh yes.
I have some Venom heads I want to paint. And then I've got a handful of other things. I got some things that I'm fitting right now that I'll
Nice.
probably be painting later on this week.
Fantastic. Just because I want to pop over to him while he's at a really awkward angle. What up, Alex?
Oh,
All right.
Hello.
How's it going, Matt? All right. How's it been, Alex? How's it been?
Hey, my window's very small all of a sudden.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
I don't know if it's StreamYard or my computer or what, but
You're
I'm
very
trying. Hello, Dave.
What are you working on this fine evening, dude? That Luke Skywalker sculpt you posted was fucking killer, dude.
Oh, thanks, man.
Good.
Yeah.
Great.
So, well, tonight, I could I was thinking maybe doing some Han Solo, maybe.
Very cool.
But before
Oh.
that, I'm gonna work on the Wonderboy
Oh shit!
that I need to finish. So I've got that queued up.
I'm very excited to check that out. We will pop your screen up for a while here and there. But thank you as always for joining. And Matt, finally, we got the madman of Minneapolis, Matt Lind. What's shaking, man? Well said.
Yeah, Tuesday. Triple
Yeah,
break.
hell yeah. Time to chop and talk shop, fellas. But yes, for the time being, Corey is just hands Kelly.
always.
That's how he rolls. But yeah, what's going on, chat? Ryan Sweeney says Alex is channeling MODOK. Mixie, I got the package. I will be unboxing it tomorrow. Thank you very much, by the by. I'm to blame for the Papa Wheeler title. Actually, Mitch brought it up last night. Fair enough, Josh. Mitch, the Baron of Blender.
Oh,
of ZBrush. Alex, I like that.
I feel
Okay, hold
that.
on. Standing 72 and 112 heads tall, the head shrink himself, Corey, from Casting Cave.
I love
And wait. The LaCroix drinking son of a gun, the Beantown bully,
it.
Matt Lynn. Oh, I'm scared to see. Hailing from the great state of Minnesota, the Twin City Titan, Dave Wonder. There we go. If you want to find our social media links, they're also in the description below. But Mitch will be posting those throughout the night. What up, Brio? How's it going? My challenge to Alex: craft a Jurassic Park T-Rex bust if you have extra time. Damn. But just if you got a minute or two,
Whip it up.
just fucking
jumping back and whip one of those up real quick. It's fine.
Yeah. A sugar spike. It also would mean that I would have to rip off my skin and run around with muscles exposed in the cold, and it's just too fucking cold for that. I'm just throwing that out there. It's like -8 out right now. Coming out of the shadows is the 9th Archer innovation. Nice. Oh, go, Mitch. Go get your tea. I will be stripping a couple more arcades because I have an addiction. I got 2 new arcade kits, Turtles in Time and the Spider-Man arcade from Kyle Robinson Customs.
Well, I thought you meant the X-Men villain.
I mean, yeah, I already did that one.
Well, I mean, are you stripping them?
You mean this one?
No. I meant the X-Men villain.
Oh no. I was like, man, do I have to go through my whole arcade? Like I have bought more Fortnite arcades than I've bought Fortnite figures. Lots of teabag love in the chat. Keep all that cold winter crap up there, Dave. Stop trying to send it down here. All right. Did you call me Sugar Spike? You gonna make me blush, man? Maybe I will start calling you Sugar Spike. That's kind of funny.
Sugar and Spike, yeah, those beloved DC characters.
sugar and spike and everything nice. But yeah, so we're gonna be working on some fun stuff. Like I said, I'll be working on some arcades. Corey's working on some heads. Alex is working on some fantastic, sculpts. And Matt, what are you working on this fine evening?
Making a stand. I got some stuff to paint. I'm doing some sculpting stuff right now. So yeah, all kinds of junk.
Hell yeah! I'm gonna be Oh, hey, check this out. Watch this. Okay, watch. Savage He-Man. Okay. Watch this.
Yeah.
Couple switches. Boom. Kazar. All right.
Yes.
One figure done. All right. Fuck, we're good.
And a really
tonight.
buff Commandy.
Yeah, right. Fucking
No, that's
Commandy's
blonde-
been
that's
eating
blonde Conan. Right?
bins of whey protein because he lost his genes.
Yeah.
But no, legit. Well,
He didn't lose his genes. They
What?
exploded off of him.
Yeah. As I was telling Matt, it was legit one of those things. I saw this figure and I'm like, dude, Kazar, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Like, Savage
I
He-Man's
love,
cool.
I
and
love
all,
the spear he comes with.
right? It's actually nicely
Yeah.
textured, and
Yeah.
they did a little wash on it too. Really pops. Although the brown wash on his muscles got a little heavy in some joints. In some ones, it just looks like he hasn't bathed in decades.
Well, yeah, he's Caveman He-Man.
Did we just get a sugar and spike reference? Bravo. Swole Mandy. Mixie asks, Alex, are you doing anything cool for Super 7 right now? Maybe something TMNT and Ultimate-y? You can say yes or no.
Not at the
Or-
moment.
No?
Well, actually, no, that's not true.
Hold up.
But I can't say anything.
There we go. Throwing on that ambient music for the folks. Everyone knows that Super Spike 13 is plant-based life form. Do we though? Do we?
It's established canon now, apparently.
Get a dark hair sculpt and you have amber. Very true. Alex needs pinkies out while sipping. Was saved money today by the Boba Fett pre-order delay. It's fair.
Yeah, I guess I'd
Man.
rather they delay it than have to, cancel it, whatever.
That's
Later.
perfect.
I mean,
I-
you wouldn't want your life to get boring, would you?
No. Never boring.
They're keeping you on your toes.
Mixie says, thanks Alex for that confident maybe. But I have a kid.
Yeah.
What's going on, Oscar? How's it been? All right, I'm going to mute myself for a minute because I got to use the heat gun and it's loud.
Yeah, go for it.
Your heat gun is not that loud, Dave.
I feel like it is.
He's
not.
going to interrupt the mood music if he turns on the
Hell
heat
yeah,
gun.
it's so smooth. So smooth. We'll just put this on.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, it's a nice bass speed. Yeah, I don't know much about music. Oh, I melted it.
Yeah, you got a point, Todd Fitzgerald, there in the chat. I'm not sure about Bruce Lee Ultimates, but they're really going to do different body types. They did with the NJPW stuff, so I
Yeah.
bet they'll do it accurate to Bruce.
It'll be interesting.
So I did know about the Bruce Lee stuff.
Oh,
I'm so afraid to say anything, but I didn't work on it, but I did know about Bruce Lee.
See, I just want them to do another freaking, I can't remember what company it was back in the day. I'm not so interested in Bruce Lee Ultimates. Bruce Lee is great, don't get me wrong. I've got some excellent Bruce Lee figures already. What I wish they would
Thank
do
you, Thor.
would be like an Enter the Dragon Ultimates. Because I want a Bo Young and a Jim Kelly.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
Yeah.
freaking, what's his name? Who is in all the B movies? And
Oh, John Saxon?
John Saxon. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
that'd be awesome.
Jay, toss me a link. That sounds awesome. Anyone else worried McFarlane handling Batman Adventure? The Batman Adventures continues? No, they'll do fine.
Eh,
They do call you Smooth Dave in my parts.
Wow.
I feel like I heard the Bruce Lee rumor a few months ago. I thought they announced it, didn't they? I don't know.
Maybe that they had the license, but not what they were doing.
Burnt Beans now, Bruce? Yeah, Matt hates everything.
I have many Bruce Lee action figures already.
Yeah, they announced Bruce Lee, but I just want to see their Godzilla.
Yeah.
I need it in my life.
You mean mix side-eye toys? Ooh, there's an Ultimates Chuck Norris. Did I miss? I didn't miss
No,
that.
but you could do that if you were doing a more general,
Just action stars.
well, or just other people who have been in Bruce Lee films.
Oh, apparently Bruce Lee was announced today.
Mm-hmm.
Just got the
Bruce Lee was
McFarlane
announced
logo.
today,
I don't know how to feel
I don't
about
know
it. Uh-oh.
the timeline.
I heard good things about that Lobo figure, actually.
It looked all right. I didn't buy it. I don't think I'm gonna buy it, but it looked all right.
I never even saw it, so.
I got the last McFarlane toy I bought was Etrigan, and he had rubber shins, so he wouldn't stand up. I don't know. I don't know if I was like an isolated case, but for some reason his lower legs were made out of the same material that his armor was made out of.
Oh, really?
Hold on.
So-
They just make weird choices.
Yeah,
Don't get
I tried putting him on the shelf. He'd fall over every time. So they did Etrigan wrong, so I swore off McFarlane figures.
I'm kind of tempted
That's
by
fair.
the new Swamp Thing.
That Swamp Thing looks so awesome. Like,
And I
I
know,
was,
I know they'll get me with Cyborg. And
oh,
next
for the Spawn line.
yeah, but yeah, I'm very picky with the McFarlane stuff.
That Swamp Thing, though, it's like, I'm not a big Swamp Thing guy, but looking at that sculpt, it's just insane. Like, all of the different textures, and it looks like a really complicated thing to produce. Like, I was very impressed by it.
Is it bad that my first thought about that Swamp Thing was, I wonder if the Marvel Legends Build-A-Figure Man-Thing head fits on there? Like, I
That's
was like,
your take.
It's incredible though. There's like so many different types of plant. There's wood, there's ferns, there's it's an incredibly detailed sculpt.
I actually, now that I think about it, I'll probably get the Swamp Thing just because the only
that
other
thing's
one
super spike.
I have is the DCUC, like rubber
Thank you, Jay.
skin one, which I don't like, and they're both too big anyway. So
Yeah, well, and the McFarlane one's huge, right? It's like,
yeah,
so I mean,
Whoa. Okay. Hold up. Jay just sent me this, and this is absolutely insane. These are mini pinball replicas.
Oh, nice.
oh wow.
1/12
Wow.
scale.
oh,
I mean, for the price,
I mean, they're
I would
50
want it to
bucks.
be that good. But that is very nice.
That is really cool. Nice. That is dope. Gotta have a Chaos one. What up, Chaos? How's it going? Oh, as far as customizing, I added some of my blood onto my Mezco Jason Voorhees because it makes it clear I will never sell it. Fair enough. DC Direct New 52 Swampy with wings is pretty dope. Agreed, but those wings were heavy as F. I just wish Toddy Mac would get away from the Batman and Joker. It's not gonna happen.
No.
That's like telling Robo to stop collecting Star Wars. It's just not. It's his bread and butter.
I don't know.
good looking Toby there, Corey.
Oh yeah.
God dang.
I don't know if it will.
I'm curious if Todd will do any characters from the Peacemaker show.
I feel like he won't, just because it is an HBO show.
Yeah, but the movie was rated R.
I know, no, but I'm saying more so because of the distribution channel. Also,
That
that Toby is
vigilante costume looks so good. I haven't seen the show, but the
so good.
costume looks, it's like, it's looks like it came right off of the comic page.
Well, they did a good job with it. And the character has grown on me, even though, and it's not my take. I've seen other people's say it, but the way they write him, he should have just been Wild Dog. But he's grown on me as Vigilante. He's not any version of the comic Vigilante we've ever seen. But,
He comes off more Deadpool-ish in the show.
Oh, definitely.
I mean, that's kind of par for the course for superhero movies now anyway. It's like, you know, it's more of a spoof of the comics than actually faithful to them.
Vigilante is my favorite character in that
is significantly different from the comics as well.
Hi, Ivan. Lobo is really nice, and this is what's so weird about him. He's also the only DC character I like. Not that strange.
The only?
What?
The only DC character he likes.
I've heard that from a couple of people though. The dance opening.
Yeah, he's got to branch out. There's a lot of hidden gems in DC.
Yeah, there's this guy called Batman who's like pretty
Whose
weird.
parents are dead.
He's pretty obscure, but
thank you, Neil.
He's kind of like the Scarlet Pimpernel, but like modernized.
He's like Zorro, but bat themed.
Do you remember the Alec Baldwin film, The Shadow? Very similar to that.
That original one-of-a-kind rendition, an original character, The Shadow, portrayed by Alex Baldwin.
Yeah.
Remember the knife, the like animated knife in that movie? That freaked me out as a kid.
It's been a long time. I haven't seen that.
It had the face on it?
Yeah.
I know I've seen
a living knife.
But
It's amazing.
it's been a long time. I don't think I've seen the Phantom since it came out.
Which one?
Phantom?
Oh,
dude,
I love
Billy
it.
Zane? Yeah.
It felt like
Hot Comics just got in that, like, the new comic version.
Yeah.
And it's real pretty.
Yeah, I'm tempted, but I think BFS is going to announce a 6-inch one in the next few days here.
Gimme.
Or maybe in the next couple weeks.
Yeah.
So I might just hold off because if I can have a Shadow that can blend in with my Marvel Legends, or not a Shadow, a Phantom, that would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's what I've been waiting on.
The comic style?
So
Yeah.
I added some girth to this
AJ
Matt
Styles?
Berry. What?
To AJ Styles?
No, it's Matt Berry.
Oh, I see.
I mean, it is an AJ
Oh,
Styles.
nice.
Oh, man.
It is an AJ Styles head, but it's way more Matt Berry than it's ever been AJ Styles.
Fair. Toy du jour, that's actually a hella good deal because the constructs and stuff in that set were nuts.
Yeah, that was a cool set. I don't know why my camera's all cheap.
It's very angry at you tonight.
You guys ever watch Toast of London?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes.
So good.
Yes, I am.
London, Snuffbox. I think Dark Place is on like Peacock or Tubi or something now.
There's one called Year of the Rabbit, where he's
I
like
haven't found a good streaming option for yet. I know you can.
I can't remember where what I watched it on, but it was pretty funny.
You can pay to stream it on Prime.
Which one is?
Year of the Rabbit.
Oh, right then.
I think I definitely watched it for free, but maybe it's since.
Well, yeah, I think it might have changed it, but.
Oh. If anyone gets a chance, the juvenile John Constantine graphic novel is super fun. Hell yeah, Mitch.
I did want to check that out because it's North. Roland. He's great.
Very excited today. Yehudi Mercado put up that Sci-Fu 2 finally is coming out. So that I worked on that book last year. So I'm very excited to see that finally coming out. So
cool.
Yeah. So nice. Also, I'm late to the party, Dave, but I also want to say congratulations on becoming a papa a second time over.
Yeah, it's thank you. I appreciate it. It's one of those things where it's I joked around because my mom's side of the family, like my aunt, her sister, and my uncle, her brother, all have boys 5 years apart. So it's like, oh, so it's just genetics. Holy shit. Predetermined. As I've said a bunch of times since we found out it was a boy yesterday, I'm like, sorry, you're going to be terribly outnumbered. Yes, we are. We do now have four-wheeler drive.
Nice.
Never heard that one before. Not once. Also, I swapped out the head on this Ben Reilly Spider-Man, and it makes it so much better.
What head is that?
The Pizza Spidey.
Oh.
Spidey, yeah. I will also say, where is it now?
But yeah, he sits on the desk now. What are you looking for, Matt?
You found it.
Thank you, Quintillion.
Somewhere.
Oh, you painted the pins?
Anybody else needs to do it. Craft Smart, Peacock Blue. Pretty much done.
Nice.
And it's
I'm waiting.
like $1.
I'm waiting
Like,
on.
mayhaps I borrow a drop or two from you next time
Yes.
you see me.
I'm waiting on a pinless Spider-Man.
Sure.
I have a good feeling about this year. You know, it's the anniversary.
Yeah,
I'm not holding you to that, but I'm holding you to that.
If that rumored list that I saw for the 60th lineup is legit, that's going to be real good.
Yeah, I'm very excited for. I've been reading a bunch of. I'm into the John Romita, Stan Lee era Spider-Man. I've been reading a bunch of those comics. You know, I'm psyched. I'm ready to have a classic Spider-Man in my collection here.
Yeah, the retro one that uses the same body is definitely a good Romita Spidey, but at this point, you're going to
Got
be
those pins. Gotta get those pins out. Give me the pinless.
It did bother me because, but I hear you.
I mean, you could always get a Mafex Spidey.
I have an eye machine.
Honestly, like I got one of the KO ones of the first version.
Yeah.
Just because I wanted to see like what it was like.
Yeah.
It was pretty fucking good. Like,
Really?
I actually, hold on. It serves as my my classic. I mean, he needs to be beefier to be a Romita Spidey,
Mm-hmm.
but I put the Civil War 3-pack head on him, and
Oh, cool.
he's not terrible. Like his drop joints drop a little too easy, but
Little dudes.
overall, just kind of a nice looking classic Spidey. Oh, I agree, Panther 10. I love me some people. But yeah. Oh, damn, Mitch, thank you. There's the Peacock Blue. You don't want to leave the house. Oh, that's adorable.
Yeah, I just made a stand for it because it needed one. Fortnite, that's for a Fortnite line that I haven't decided if I'm going to keep collecting it.
Yeah, it looks great. The thing is, so Mafex stuff or Mafex stuff, it sells out so fast.
Oh yeah.
Even though it's at a
Nice.
$100 price point, it's really hard to get after the fact. So clearly they're like pretty limited runs. But I wonder if that speaks to like the demand that is out there for more expensive, collector-oriented Marvel figures.
Well, it's also been interesting to see how that really went fucking bananas over the pandemic too.
Yeah.
Just for the way that people are collecting. Because I noticed that stuff was selling out so much quicker over the pandemic.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because and people have aren't spending money on certain other things, and yeah, it looks so. I mean, the blue like paint scheme looks so. So at any rate, it would be nice if it seems like Hasbro could because this is like these are imported too, so it seems like Hasbro could do like a more expensive collect using Mofx's like business model.
Oh, definitely. Well, so I don't want to take him out because he's behind a bunch of figures, but I might. I have the legit figure of this one, right? And this is
that's the knockoff.
This is the $15 knockoff.
Wow.
Yeah. And like I said, the pins drop a little easier, but again, it was a knockoff. Not that I'm saying you should get knockoffs over the legit product, because that's not what I'm saying. But
he's saying you should get the bootleg. That's what he's saying.
Well, he's paying like the $600 that the legit one's going.
Yeah. He's not.
Yeah, once
he's
it's
not
on secondary market, it's like whatever.
He's not condoning bootlegs, but he's saying. Right.
But I mean, I will say, okay, like, you know, the joints are much okay. I'll put it this way: I can do this with the knockoff, and I can't do this with the legit one. Whoa!
What the hell?
Note what is missing.
Oh Lord!
The ball joints specifically are looser on it.
Tolerances aren't the same.
Yeah.
I just like that it turned into Kermit the Frog.
They tried that weird.
I just Kermit the Frog there.
Brother Mafx and Mezco does not crap on purpose. Make little product only to have scalpers on them so I can learn to have outrageous product. Yeah, a little bit. I don't think that's their goal. I think they're high value figures. You know, they're higher end figures. All right, see you, Gilly. Hasbro gets in their own way. They did Hyper Real Star Wars, trying to do a more detailed figure, but overcomplicated it, and made it a really weird scale.
Yeah,
bootleg and pouring it.
That was probably as small as they could make it with a skeleton inside.
Yeah, well,
that's true. I have one of those Hyper Real figures, and when I got it, it didn't click with me that it's basically like a Ray Harryhausen puppet until you have it in hand.
Yeah, well, that was the main reason why I was curious to get one. I didn't end up getting one, but I feel like that was part of the idea. Is like, oh, it's like a stop motion puppet.
Yeah. It's pretty cool. Like the amount of stuff that I got Luke, and the amount of stuff that he comes with is awesome. But even after having it in hand, I was like, who did they make this for? Like, who is the demographic that was asking for an 8-inch scale Luke Skywalker figure? Like, there's nothing else that goes with that product.
Yeah.
Aside from Vader.
And that's the other thing is like Star Wars, the Star Wars line in particular, I feel like is about getting a bunch of characters, right? Like, wow.
Yeah.
So I obviously swapped on a different head, but that's the KO versus the legit one.
Nice.
Yeah. I think the paint is... Well, wait, which one's the knockoff?
This one.
Yeah, I think the paint on the legitimate one is definitely better.
Oh yeah. Well, it's more delicate. Honestly, the funny thing is you look at this and it's like, that's a paint job from a Marvel, like a Toy Biz Marvel Legend.
Yeah.
Like with the airbrushes and the washes. Then you look at this one and it's much more subtle.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just gonna make a Spider-Man sandwich over here. I got both Hyper Real Vader and Luke, and they display very nice. Nice. The original is like $400 to $800 Canadian. I was waiting for reissues and maybe a 2.0 Venom in a proper size. I don't know if we'll get that though. I have a Samurai. Oh, nice.
Mayfix isn't opposed to doing V2s. They've certainly done them with. I think that the Dark Knight, the Batman. There were like 3 versions of him, right?
It's a good point, Mitch. Yeah, no, they did 2 or 3 different versions because it was all like slight upgrades.
Yeah. I think they did that with the Joker as well.
Well, everybody did that with the Joker.
Yeah.
It was like, hey, do you like Heath Ledger Joker? Oh, good, because here's 37 different versions. Yeah. We love your money. Because that was one where like I almost got sick of seeing Heath Ledger like Heath Ledger's Joker, just constantly
Right.
being pumped out because there were so
Yeah.
many companies that were just cooking those.
I
Oh,
feel
thanks,
like-
Prince Bloodgrave. I appreciate it.
I feel like they finally like kind of figured out the likeness on him too, and all of them look great. Like all of
Yeah.
them have this like
Yeah.
photoreal quality. It's-
Ooh, I mean, if they did Mayfex Boba Fett reissue, I can see them doing that again. Again, my big thing is I want them to do the Venom, but I want them to do it bigger.
Yeah.
Because that's actually, I was looking up the reference point for this arcade that I'm putting together. But this is the Mafex Venom standing next to the Spider-Man.
Yeah. Little too small.
This is like, why is Venom's little brother playing the arcade with Spider-Man?
Well, that seems to be sort of the main thing with Mafex is that the scales tend to be off. Like that Psylocke that they put out
Yeah.
looks awesome, like an amazing, beautiful figure, but she looks like she's too small for even the other Mafex X-Men.
You want her to be tall for a female character?
Well, not just tall, but like everything is small. Like her head's small. Like it's just it looks like it's a slightly smaller scale, and especially for a character that's like usually portrayed as like pretty tall.
Yeah, I wasn't sure how tall Ninja Psylocke is supposed to be.
Well, her
Yeah.
upper body is like normal height, and then her legs are like another whole person.
Oh, Jim Lee art.
I was like,
Yeah.
are we going off of Jim Lee proportions?
Yeah.
'Cause
What else?
Yeah.
God dang.
That does remind me. I would really love Marvel versus Capcom or X-Men: Children of the Atom figures.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
Sentinel
been
is
like
one I most
wish
wanted.
list figures for.
I'm sure it's
20
an
years.
impossible rights
Oh, debacle.
quagmire.
They got close. We did get Marvel vs. Capcom figures, but it was based off the newer
Yeah,
game.
they've done them fairly recently. I don't think Capcom's necessarily averse to it, but
I've heard that Capcom's a nightmare to work with as far as merchandising goes.
Yeah, I've
I
heard in
mentioned
terms of
just
everything.
approval. Super beefy Colossus, hell yeah.
Yeah.
In Excalibur, Betsy legit has to throw away all her clothes after their body swap back before she doesn't have the legs for them anymore. Oh, Ninja Psylocke is around 5'10" apparently.
Really?
I still stand by. There's a guy making a bunch of Iceman constructs right now on Instagram, and I want him to make the Iceman like name
just
giant
logo.
block
Yes.
of place. Because I remember in Children of the Atom, that finish, like if you won as Iceman, I was like, fuck yeah, here it comes.
I remember when I first got my 3D printer, I was like, yes, now if nothing else, I'll be able to print this dope giant Iceman ice slide for my Marvel Legends display. I never did it. Just
That's
like,
all right. That checks. I'm gonna do all these things with my new printer tomorrow.
oh wait, it's hard and it's messy and
I did see that Smunk in Avengers, X-Men, and Eternals, all crossing over in the comics.
mm.
Yeah, my camera hates me today. So.
Wait, Marvel's doing a big crossover event?
Licenses that are gonna be in film. Oh, there's Hunter.
Yeah, eventually. It won't focus. Hates me.
Nice.
But anyway, I'm gonna call him done. I think. I don't know what else to do. A little plain, but
Oh, Pender, yeah. Alex, do you want to share your screen, dude?
Oh yeah.
Cool. I'll pop it up here in just a second. I just need to put down this last decal that I have in my hands.
You can give me live art direction.
He needs bigger quads.
Private eye.
Yeah, it came up, and I'm wondering if someone tried to register it, but it sure to be so funny. Yeah. Oh no! Someone got Stupid Sexy Colossus before I could register it.
Wow.
Damn
Stupid
it.
sexy person who got Stupid Sexy Colossus.
It was worth a shot. I was hoping to get that Amazon deal, $50 for the whole Dark Father win, but I fucking missed it. Oh no! No, it wouldn't.
You know, I was tempted by that, but then I realized it really that would be a foolish.
I hit the point of going, what would I do with it? Like,
Yeah.
Super Spike. Oh, Alex, you forgot to share your screen.
Oh, I did?
Yeah.
thought I did. 1 second. Oh, wait, maybe that's not. Hang on. Oh, here we go. Is that working? Oh, sorry. I have to give it permission.
What crazy person would take that screen name? I'm going to see if this thing is available. Nice. Wait, Mitch, did you take Stupid Sexy Colossus?
And he did. Ugh.
That actually makes me strangely happy. Just... what material are those Captain America heads made from? That would be for you, Corey.
The material that I have on these is Smoothcast 327. It's a roughly 70D hardness resin. I normally don't. I try not to cast stuff in rubber, so a lot of heads that I've casted will be in a harder material. But as long as the socket is fitted correctly, pops on, everything's smooth.
Nice, Winter Saber.
I'm gonna have to quit ScreenYard and reopen it to give it permission to.
Okay, no worries. We'll see you in just a second.
I'll be right back.
Crayshot, I know Alex has a resin printer. Corey does actual straight up old school casting.
Oh yeah.
But do you have a 3D printer? I honestly don't remember, Corey.
I don't. Yeah, I'm a Luddite when it comes to 3D print stuff. I was trying to learn Blender, and I was doing a tutorial on how to make a donut, and I was failing miserably at it. I was like, if this was clay, you'd want to eat this clay, but this 3D render is terrible.
So what are we down to? This? Oh, that goes there. That goes there. Thank you. Corey, do you make all your own casts? Says Ninth.
I do. I try not to.
Oh,
well,
shit.
I like.
There it is.
I like other people's work, but I always feel strange as a caster if you buy somebody else's resin. It's weird because I never want somebody else to be like, "Why are you buying my work?" You know.
Yeah.
Just because there's so many people out there that are paranoid. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's enough people who are shady about it.
Mm-hmm.
Josh says, "What? Hey Dave, what's a good place to get your comics, gaming stuff, and collectibles?" Hint: your sponsor. I was getting there. I was gonna run. Well, fine. You know what? Fine. I'd like to thank the Source Comics and Games, the official sponsor of Hot Comics Jesus Christ. Tiny Meng Tuesday. The Source Comics and Games is located over in Roseville, Minnesota. And is your number one stop shop for all your tabletop gaming needs. They also have a fantastic selection of back issues, collectible statues, and much, much more. Make sure to check out the Source Comics and Games over at sourcecomicsandgames.com or stop on by if you're in the Roseville area. Once again, Tiny Make Tuesday would like to thank the Source Comics and Games for being the official sponsor of Chop and Shop and Talk and Shop on Tuesday nights. Thank you once again. How's that? That work? Good? All right, we good? Where is the bean footage? We got 15 minutes till bean footage.
Yeah.
Somebody get him a teleprompter. I'm Ron Burgundy? Damn it! Who put a question mark on teleprompter? Dave, were you just digitally picking your nose? Maybe. Technically, Alex was digitally picking my nose. Just throwing that out there.
You know, you can pick your friend's nose.
Wait, this took a weird fucking turn. God dang, that's cool, man. Fucking hell.
Making some ears. Gotta make sure to sculpt behind your ears.
Oh, damn, Dave has sponsors now? The man has made it. Right, Fuzzy? Yeah. Start the chant, you effed up. Thanks, Jakey. Alex, is that a Green Lantern? No, Josh, that's Wonderboy. I mean,
legally dissimilar from any Green Lantern.
Yes, completely different. Not a single likeness issue there. The funny thing is I'll grab it in just a sec, is my friend Joel, for my birthday several years ago, did a drawing. Well, I'll just grab it here in just a second. Wizardry! It's missing a pink bean. Wonderboy doesn't wear it! But he drew this for me, and it hangs in my studio proudly. It says, "Give the mask back now."
Nice. That's awesome.
But so it hangs prominently in the studio. He's done several other pieces for my birthday and stuff over the years. But I remember that was the first one he gave to me, and I was like, "Oh my god, this fucking rules!" Mitch Falcon, #1 Madam Monster fan. Hell yeah! I want to see a Wonderboy's nose picking. What method are you using to sculpt? I doubt you're a mouse guy, says Jobin Blue.
Yeah, no, it's I'm using a Cintiq
incredibly talented person who still has plenty of juice left in the tank. Ah, but he's old. Well, he's not that old, but he's been here forever, so he's old. Does Mindwave Comics have business accounts? Yes. I mean, I'm Mindwave Comics, so yeah. I mean, let me know 9th, and I can arrange a shipment. I am wanting to get into simple 3D sculpting to make my own joints for figure repairs. Any recommendations as far as programs go? I have a Mac Pro, says Billy Mahoney. What up, Billy?
For simple joints, I would check out Blender because it's free, and you can do a lot. You can do a lot of the stuff that you can do in ZBrush. I think for like specific engineer modeling, Maya might be another good program to look into.
I can't remember the name of the one I was using. That was a decent free one.
What's that?
That was a decent free one that I was using a couple of years ago.
Sculptress?
No, I gotta.
We got 3ds Max.
Oh, there we go. Try for free. Blender.org. Y'all ever feel like the old guy from Toy Story 2 when you customize? Yes. Oh, for MFX, is it required that you put shock oil in the leg joints? I read weird things online, and I'm getting Hush Batman soon. Honestly, I would check it out when you get your hands on it, just because not all of them require it. Oh, what a plunder links! SketchUp, yeah, that's also a very good one.
I liked. I didn't like SketchUp much. I tried it. It's all right. I like Fusion 360. That's partly because
trial offer for Autodesk.
I was educated in SolidWorks, and Fusion 360 operates very, very similar.
Can't wait to watch Dynamite in person tomorrow. Hell yeah, Shaggy. I'm going to pop this up real quick just because I finished up the arcade. So, there it is. In all its retro-y glory.
Wow. That's amazing.
Cool.
All ready to beat up hundreds of Hellfire Club goons.
Right?
I love the little coin slot.
Yeah. I've told myself that I'm tapping out. I'm hoping he doesn't do a Series 4. There's maybe one or two other arcades that I could think of that I might possibly want, but it's like, no, done. Oh shit, there we go. Mitch Falcon, sketchup.com. None of my MFX needed. Oh, the chalk oil. Also, Billy Mahoney throwing it out there. Love me some Plunderlings. Me too. Make sure to go over and check them out on Instagram because they have been sharing some really, 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 really cool teases of Plunder Strongs and the Plunder Longs. Dave sent a pic on Instagram of my Spawn collection. Need opinions of how to display better. All right, I'll check it out.
You guys are going to be fighting to get the Plunder Strongs. Bill is going to be first in line.
Dude, I'm so excited.
Man, if there's one person I know, we got to a point with Bill where I was like, oh my God, all he does is talk about Plunderlings.
Mitch, you lovely bastard. Hold up.
What do you do?
Hold up. I have to share this real quick. Wait, Mitch, before I do this, is it okay if I share your Instagram account? Well, you know what? Who cares? Because you can go follow Mitch Falcon on Instagram at Stupid Sexy Colossus.
Oh my God.
Yes!
That's amazing.
Mitch, you are awesome. I know, Mitch. Because it is your personal account, I didn't want it. I'm looking at the chat like I'm addressing you right now, and I don't know if that's a good thing or if I've lost my mind.
Why not both?
But Mitch, I hope you hold on to Stupid Sexy Colossus because that's wonderful. But yes, you can go over check out Plunderlings at Instagram.com/Plunderlings.
Stupid Sexy Colossus pictures.
I exist in code. Could be both. What up, Savage saying? How's it going? Wait, okay, whose Spawn collection am I looking at? My window closed when I opened up the image. Oh, there we go, Michael. Michael, I think that's a pretty damn solid way to display it. I'll share the screen real quick if you guys have any tips and or tricks. Cool.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, that's solid. Especially
He's got levels working for him.
Right? It's nice.
Yeah, it looks good.
Yeah.
Them some big capes. I think that looks killer, dude.
I mean, if you wanted to go like, give it a little more going on, which I don't think it needs, because those figures have a lot going on in general. You could, add a backdrop or something.
Yeah, backdrop or simple props or something maybe, but... Oh, hey, Matt, was that throne worth the Starscream? Says Heisman.
I don't think so. The Starscream is very, very similar, nearly identical, but with less paint than the
Ooh, nice one.
Siege one. So I don't. Yeah, I was comparing the two. I mean, I like the cape and crown and all that stuff, and the chair is cool, but I don't think it was $50 cool.
There we go. Just a note to everyone, I have nothing on my Instagram. I share Tokusatsu news at the most. Fair.
Well, now you gotta share stupid sexy Colossus pictures. I don't make the rules.
I do gotta share this real quick. Robot Downey Jr. shared this yesterday, but there's his Danhausen custom.
Nice.
Very nice. Very evil.
Very evil.
Quinn saying, I was following stupid sexy Colossus the entire time. Matt, you get posable fingers for Starscream, but yeah, I don't feel like it's worth it. Fair.
Yeah, that's true. You do. I mean,
Ooh, good points, Munkin.
if I didn't already have the Earthrise Starscream, it would be great. But I do, so it's kind of visible.
Ooh.
And I'm getting. I've already been annoyed, but Hasbro really is pushing it with this. Like, yeah, here's the same character in a million slightly different versions.
It's getting there,
Buy
Michael.
them
It's
all,
getting there.
stupid bastards.
All right, I'm going to mute myself and add Alex's monitor back to the screen while I do some heat gunning.
Nice.
Do it.
I think Danhausen is still recovering Michael WT, but he's getting close. I can't remember.
He is. I think the boot is off finally, but maybe we can annoy Matt real quick.
Do you feel like a champion? Do you worry that you don't look like a champion? Try Enhancement Talent Clothing and Gear. At our state-of-the-art facility, you'll find wall art. Not one, not two, but a spectacular 3 cats. This thing. Top-of-the-line sewing equipment that Enhancement Talent has used to make Enhancement Talent Clothing and Gear. Let us take you to the top of the card.
Oh, damn it! I did it early. That means
Do you feel like a champion? Do you worry that you don't look like a champion? Try Enhancement Talent Clothing and Gear. At our state-of-the-art facility, you'll find wall art. Not one, not two, but a spectacular 3 cats. This thing. Top-of-the-line sewing equipment that Enhancement Talent has used to make Enhancement Talent Clothing and Gear. Let us take you to the top of the card.
okay. I feel better now.
I feel like I'm at the top of the card already.
You're goddamn right, Alex. I asked for my wife. She went to the pet store and got tired for the cats, and now we have 5. God damn, Jeff, that's a lot of cats.
Five is a lot, but hey, if you're happy with it, and they're
If you go into, there's like a little Z plugin menu, come down to Scale Master, and this is where you can like set all the scale for your model. And it's based on like, so the model is composed of like these subtools. Like if you, the Tiny Meng logo is kind of blocking it, but like these are all the different like subtools that make up this project. So you set the scale based on like each subtool, right? What I like to do is I'll take like the tallest piece. So like in this case, it's like it's the hair. I'll just duplicate it. This is just my own like kind of weird method of setting the scale, but it works. I'll duplicate the lowest piece, like the feet. I'll merge that down into, so that's now one, one subtool. That's the length of or the height of your model. Go into your Scale Master. You can do millimeters or inches. So like basically I'll set these sliders to the subtool size, and this is whatever like arbitrary scale ZBrush uses that like functions under best. So right now it's like in Z space, the whole figure is about 2 millimeters tall, because that's the distance between the hair and the feet right now. So what I'll do is I'll go to inches, I will, so it's, I will go to the Y axis, because in ZBrush, that's the height of the model.
Yeah.
And I will enter in a number, like let's say we want to make it 6, a 6-inch action figure. Press enter. It changes the dimensions as well. And then you just click resize subtool and make sure that all is on. So resize subtool all, because what this does is this rescales all the subtools to be in the right ratio for the main subtool that you're selected. So even though I'm resized, I changed the size of the feet and the hair, combined into one subtool, it'll resize all the parts appropriately. So I'll say resize subtool, it goes through, whoops. And yeah, so I ran into this little error. This is simple enough to fix. You just go to, or actually it's doing it automatically. You would normally go to ZBrush scale unify, which sort of brings everything into this like ideal size, this ideal scale for ZBrush. Now,
thanks, DJ.
Now I can go to resize subtool, and it'll resize it.
That's so badass.
And yeah, so then once it's resized, so this will be, so now this is set to be a 6-inch statue or figure. Then what you would do is you go to there's a little 3D print hub. And actually, this is another important thing to remember, is that when you're exporting STLs, which is the file that you would use to print, make sure it's in millimeters, because I believe otherwise ZBrush doesn't record the data, the height data, which was a mistake I made early on in my, I'd bring it into the 3D printer and like the sizes would be all out of whack. So
I'm with you, Super Spike. This fucking rules.
Little tutorial, and so then I'd go to my scale master. I'd set it to millimeters / subtool size. So it's this whole figure is roughly 152 millimeters. So I go to 3D print hub, click update size ratios. Make sure you select the one that corresponds. So in this case, the 152 millimeter one. Select that, and then when you're exporting all of your files for 3D print, it's going to export it in the right scale.
Hell yeah.
And that is how you do that.
And now you know. G.I. Joe.
But yeah, it actually is like pretty simple.
Go check him out on Instagram. For the love of God, he just gave you a free fucking lesson. Jesus. No, it's badass, man. God, that's cool. Sitting here just staring like an idiot.
ZBrush has everything that you could want and need for, sculpting and 3D printing.
Oh yeah.
They get you covered.
Neil, I use Photoshop for the most part. I use Illustrator for some things and Manga Studio for others, but predominantly Photoshop for me. The more you know. Rainbow Star. Man, it's not finished sculpted yet, dude. I'll digitally color it once it's done. How about that?
Are you talking about coloring?
Yeah. Oh shit.
Oh.
Never mind. He's much quicker at that than I am.
So that's another thing, another great fun thing you can do in ZBrush, and that's what I do with the stuff that I post on Instagram. Is I just color it in ZBrush here.
I got fucking tan.
And again, you can select any. If you press C while your cursor's over any color on here, it'll pick up that color. So it's really easy to go in and match your subtools to be the right color.
Yeah.
Oh, that's it.
Oh, what up, Ben? How's it going? Slightly as a Ben 10 figure look to it, but it's badass. Hell yeah.
Yeah, going for that kind of animated quality.
I dig it. Yeah. Once again, I made this too hot. Mixie says, not that I can afford any of it, but is there any program or software where you can scan and modify real 3D objects like existing toys?
Oh yeah, that's actually quite easy to do. There's a ton of photogrammetry software and apps out there where literally you take like 200 photos with your phone of any object from as many angles as you can get, bring it all in, and there's really sophisticated sort of AI software that will take all of your photos and figure out what the object looks like in 3D space and construct it for you. There's tons of tutorials for it. You just Google photogrammetry, and yeah, people are doing insane stuff with that.
Hell yeah, Mixie. Yeah, no, check it out. Maybe I'll look up some of those for next time around. Oh, Manic Mike says, Alex, which material do you prefer working in when it comes down to this? Thanks in advance.
When it comes down to what?
I don't know. That's Mitch Falcon. Which material do you prefer working with when it comes down into this? Thanks in advance. I'm guessing that's what, medium?
Yeah, well, if in ZBrush you can set different.
Thank you, Mitch.
You can set different materials. So I like to just work in the matte cap. And matte cap stands for material capture, I believe. So I like to work in matte cap gray. It's just like a nice, basic, even material, good for sculpting. When I started out, I used the basic material, which, as you can see, like it just kind of creates more definite highlights. So it makes it a little bit easier to see like what your high points are, and the shadows are a little bit deeper. So I mean that one works fine too. Sometimes when you want to check like the smoothness of the sculpt at the end, I'll go into the matte cap red. So now this like really kind of helps highlight all of the little edges, imperfections, rough areas. So like on the mask here, I can just sort of kind of go in and figure out like, oh yeah, this edge is like kind of warped looking. It's a little bit easier, I think, to see and straighten some of this stuff out. And if there is any sort of like roughness, like you can really see that. Easier to come in and smooth. So that's a good material for that. But then when I'm like posting stuff to Instagram, usually I'll use either the skin shader or this, because I feel like this kind of gives it like kind of like a plasticky toy kind of look. So I like that. Or like for the Luke Skywalker and the Princess Leia, I just posted because they're supposed to be a little bit more like human flesh looking. I'll use the fast shader, which just gives it a little bit more of like, you still get some shadows, but there's just like a little bit of a glow to it. So I like that. There are programs that I haven't invested in that are much better for like doing like high quality renders and lighting and all that. But you can do some cool stuff in ZBrush.
Yeah, dude, that's fucking sick.
Yeah.
Honestly, I just kind of want to print off a couple of those heads and put them on random figures.
Yeah.
Fucking rules. I'm trying to think. I don't know where I had Wonderboy and Bolt all posed around in here. I have no idea where they went.
Good. Oh, this is cool. I didn't realize this. Usually when I save, I don't record the undo history.
Yeah.
Oh no, I guess this is just from this session because I resized it. But like, so you have quite a you can in your
you can really go far
undo
back.
Quite a bit, quite a ways back. So this is going back all the way on this head.
That's awesome.
You'll look at the progress.
You want me to uncrush? That makes no sense. I can tell you to unpunch someone. Which type of plastic do you guys prefer working with? I mean, honestly, you're not really ever working with plastic unless you're you're dremeling or heavily modifying things. Ninth, you cannot edit videos in the software in ZBrush. But my Instagram has photos of my stupid sexy philosophy. Yes, it does. Clean. Drop that sweet link in the chat. Just throwing that out. Hot damn, that's cool. I'm just gonna sit here and keep ogling this. But he's been quiet for too long, and he's making me nervous. Corey, what do you got going on there?
Oh, I got cap head. Sorry, if I get quiet, it's because I'm like zoned in.
Look at how many you got through. Jesus Christ.
Well, I had already done the blues. I needed to do the whites, so this needed to be nice and clean. And then I was doing the whites of the eyes, the lips. A lot of times I'll do a really, really subtle tone to go over where his 5 o'clock shadow would be. Now, it's capped, so I don't want to go too brown with the color, but it's so funny because people won't notice it, but I'll notice it. Like the variation in color palette.
Yeah.
You do something a certain way, and you're like, yeah, that looks good. And then somebody goes, where's the 5 o'clock shadow? He's not homeless. What do you want?
As someone who pretty much, no matter what, constantly has a 5 o'clock shadow, I resent that more. No, could you create a comic book with it? Technically, yeah, Ninth. I mean, you could model a figure and then
ZBrush.
Then you could rig it. But I don't think you can rig it in ZBrush, right?
No, well, you can't. I mean, there's some rudimentary rigging stuff and posing stuff. I'm not that proficient at that, but what I would do is you can pose stuff just with the like sort of move tool. So like if I wanted to pose his arms, and this is a way that like I test articulation in figures and that sort of thing. Let's see. First, I'll split these tools.
Manic Mike asks, Corey, do you paint Mythic Legion? Thanks in advance.
I've done some Mythic Legion stuff. Actually, so I had some weapons modeled for Legions, and this isn't Mythic Legions themselves, but I wanted something different than how Legions have like the same 4 or 5 swords over and over again. So I had a Gladius modeled, and then I painted a batch of them that are all battle ready.
Nice.
Or battle worn, I should say.
God, that's fucking sick, dude.
Very nice.
And the way I did these was I was because I knew I was going to paint them, I casted the swords in black. I masked the handles, and then I airbrushed the metallics and painted them. So the handle isn't painted, so you don't have to worry about when you go to pop your weapon into the figure, scratch and paint off.
That is a smart way to do it.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah. Magic Mike, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. I did these axes as well.
So do you have those available through your website right now, Corey?
Mm-hmm. I do.
Okay.
Yeah, I did these.
Very cool. Oh, Ninth is asking, Alex, can you show movement of the figure with the software, or is it just a solid drawing?
Yeah, no. So I'll demonstrate that now. So basically, this is you have like a move tool, or I guess transpose tool that allows you to move. That's not the thing I want to do. It allows you to move your pieces around, right? When you're building out your sculpture, that's like an important way to kind of construct it. But you can also, use this to create your poses. So if you click that little widget there and select like the part that you want to move, you can move like whole parts of the sculpture at the same time,
oh, nice.
And like if I deselect that and slide this guy down, again, yeah, this is kind of how I would test out like articulation. I'd center this on the like pivot point of the joint, and then you can kind of see like the range of motion of the part. And there's actually a way, I haven't done this, but there's a way to actually pose your figure in like an asymmetrical pose like this, and continue to sculpt with symmetry on. So like, you know, whatever I'm doing on this arm there, it'll do the same thing over there. I haven't tried that out. It's kind of mind-boggling that it's even possible, but
it's like how to burn out a processor.
Yeah, yeah, I mean, it's like such a miraculous friggin' program. But yeah, you can see, I mean, like, you know, you got your own action figure here, you know, like,
hell yeah,
even with, you know, individual finger articulation like a classic Marvel Legend.
That's insane.
But yeah, so look, he's got his pose going on.
That's so dope.
And yeah, you can do that with the whole figure, and you know, you can even, you know, as you're sculpting, you can even like mask out parts, you know, like the torso here. I wanted to, you know, give him some ab crunch.
Nice. Oh God.
Get your and get just into the pose you want. Yeah, ton of stuff that you can do.
Says Mixie. Oh, Great Smunkin is looking for Westworld style pistols and holsters.
Don't some of the figures come with pistols?
Some of the Westworld ones do, I'm pretty sure. Nine says, okay, Alex, now you have to put him into a super action pose. He doesn't have to do shit, man. Come on.
You know what's great, and you know, I do all the like hard surface modeling in here too. Like, so, you know, for the Luke Skywalker figure that's on my Instagram, like I made all those accessories in ZBrush too. Like, so his lightsaber, the remote mine, his belt, like the E11 blaster, like that's, you know, that's all from, you know, basically importing like simple geometric shapes, you know, like spheres and cubes, and just sort of building that stuff like with blocks. You know, that's pretty much how I work in here.
Oh yeah.
So one technique that I've used in the past when I was doing more modeling.
I know.
That I'm curious if you can do in this, which I'm pretty sure you probably
Right,
can.
Billy?
Like a picture.
Yes.
Okay.
Billy would like to request all the Nightcrawler from you.
I was working on an Alan Davis style one for Robo.
Oh my god.
Nice.
Yes, you
modeled
can.
out a Buck Rogers pistol because I just brought the picture and it's like, all right, I can get the proportions right off the prop, and then just give it depth.
Nice.
Yeah, and I've seen plenty of people, like, you know, they'll overlay a picture and they'll kind of like stretch the model to like fit it. I usually just like throw up a reference image on my other monitor and I kind of look back and forth and then, you know, kind of compare them side by side afterwards. But one of the other great things that that you can do in ZBrush is you can either bring in a photo and overlay it, or you can just turn your whole workplace semi-transparent. So you can just put a picture from the internet behind your little workspace here, and this sort of like, you know, overlays over it. So then you can do that. You know, you can, you know, work alongside it. It's pretty cool.
Oh yeah. Whoa.
Well,
Dave, are you planning?
The only Western style pistols that I'm aware of that scale right now are probably Cowboy Spawn
Or Jonah Hex. You could find some like the old movie figures.
Oh, the
Man, I really want to get that Mythic Legions Krampus. I don't know if I'm going to be able to pull the trigger on it though or not.
Well, they're doing there's a retailer release one coming.
Oh, is there?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
the
that's the red one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It depends on where I'm at that time. I'm trying so hard to go through my collection and kind of pick and choose and streamline a few things right now. So it's like, Krampus would be really cool, but
Where do you put it?
yeah. in a box until Christmas time.
Get your little Muppet Christmas display and just work them in there.
just put Krampus chilling in the background.
Yeah.
Just that's safe. Alan Davis Nightcrawler would be amazing. The old McFarlane Billy the Kid had incredible Western ones. Oh, there you go.
Oh yeah,
Billy
I may have casted some of those a while back. That's a look.
Let's swap it back to the normal version. I'm sitting here just going, whoa. But yeah. So Corey, I feel bad we haven't been giving you as much love.
What's
like
that?
what is your latest love on your website? Because I know sometimes you get some favorites.
Oh,
on
stuff
there.
that. Some things that. Oh, let's see. Here lately, I've been kind of all over the place just because I'd like to have my inventory feel more eclectic, I guess. But one of those mainstream characters that is because I watched No Way Home, and then I was like, okay, the suit at the end is perfect. I did a batch of Tom Holland heads to go onto the Mayfix Spidey.
Nice.
And it's one of those things that when you see it, Dave.
Oh, I see it.
Okay, that Spidey head that you have,
Yeah.
it's the same size.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Mhm.
Well,
But
it
these,
looks like my MFX Spider-Man's getting a new hit.
yeah, that ending, I was just like, okay, I'm ready for that movie. Can I have that one now?
Yo, I still haven't seen that friggin' movie.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh
I
no!
don't care about you. I don't consider that a spoiler or anything. But
Yeah, I won't spoil.
I will throw this out. So in my street level heroes, I did.
Nice. Heck yeah.
whoa, wow.
So I actually need this head to be slightly bigger for it to look more accurate, but
Yeah.
Just a smidge.
gave him a backpack. So makes me happy.
Let's see. I don't know what. I've been putting stuff up on the site, but I paint stuff and get it up so quick that people go, "What are you working on?" I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah. Still.
It's all in the queue.
Spoiler, Spider-Man has a suit. Spoiler, Tom Holland. Spider-Man. Oh, Monkey Depot. Oh yeah, Monkey Depot is a fantastic website. I will
yeah.
give them
Those
a
are
shout.
nice.
I
They're
get
all
plenty.
6 scale from what I've seen. So.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with 1/6 scale, all right? We don't scale shame here.
You're looking for is
Oh shit, 9th, yeah. Oh yeah, by the way, if you're on Twitch, there's a bunch of new emojis and emotes that I dropped in there. So yeah, there's now a COJ logo in there. Also a couple animated emoticons as well. If you go over to redbubble.com/people/Dave Wheeler, there is COJ merch over there. So Mitchell will probably drop it in the chat. But yeah, I'm trying to make everything cooler. I'm trying to figure out how to put custom emotes on YouTube, but I don't think you can. Cast and Cave have any shooty bang bangs right now? Says Mixie.
What, are you talking about Western pistols or just guns in general?
Yeah, there's a Dick Bullets emote now.
I always got.
I'm guessing, Mitch. You're usually so good. See, told you. Goddamn right, buddy.
I'm looking around at like 1/12 scale stuff I'm aware of, and I'm not seeing a lot for Western.
Yeah, I would have to look and see. In the past, I've casted some Western, like the single action armies. But I don't think I have any currently.
I actually am in the process of adding up a Tiny Meng Tuesday logo, but I had to futz around with it a little bit because it wasn't displaying right. And then I also have a Bean Hater, which is one specifically for Matt. But I guess right now, if you want custom emotes, you have to be over on Twitch. Because again, I'm trying to figure out how to do that for YouTube, and for some odd reason, it's not working.
I am seeing a bunch of stuff on eBay. If you just search 112 scale pistol, those might be a little bit a revolver. Those might be a little.
So they're like their military weapons, right?
Yeah.
I don't use. They have a revolver in one of those packs, but I think it is still more of a modern.
Valor Venom Wild Bill pistols would work. They were oversized for 118 scale. Oh, there you go.
They were, yeah. Some of those Chat May guns were pretty oversized too, from like Joe figures, True Heroes. And...
Thanks, Billy. Billy, you gotta get on here sometime, man. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I challenge the chat to an emoji off. Uh-oh.
You have to be warned about Bill though. He loves turtles as much as you do.
I know.
So like if I was to hang out with you guys, I wouldn't even know what to do. It would just be turtle time the whole time.
Bailey, I'll put it this way. I host a stream once a month called Turtle Talk. You want to come on, my man? We talk turtles. And to show that I ain't lying, there you go.
Damn, that looks good.
Still working on it. There's all the diorama pieces that I'm still converting down on the floor. But yeah. So that's coming down. I'm down. Name the time. I'm covered in freaking classroom right now. Fair. Usually it's the last Saturday of the month. But I'll drop you a message on the Instagrams. But yes. Background music giving me those Gran Turismo vibes. A little bit. There's different ones out there. I'm throwing out there. There's nothing wrong with Motu. I love Motu, and Motu Mania will return. We're gonna have some fun shit going on. Just saying. Here on the channel. Also, there are different music that I can pop on too. So,
who are you making, man?
That's very cool.
It's just it's Crime Master.
There you go.
One of Spider-Man's many villains in suits.
Yeah.
Or into crime.
That's you think it's Frederick Foswell, but
And you're wrong.
Oh,
there might be a twist.
I didn't even know who Frederick Foswell was to begin with.
He's a classic Spider-Man character.
He appeared in 2 issues and then got killed off panel by the cops. And then
oh yeah, Crime Master,
yeah, disappeared for 30 years and then came back.
It could also
he wasn't a master or anything.
Yeah, it's like that quintessential Steve Ditko masked guy in a suit design.
I love it.
Very cool. Like it's right out of like Watchmen, that Crime Master those Crime Master issues.
It's beautiful though. I mean it's mean, but it's beautiful. Oh no. I definitely did this wrong. Whoa. Well, how about damn apple? You know what? No, I did it right. Okay. Haha. These are paper deep.
Great stuff, everybody, but the most of their stuff is 1/8. So do make sure you're getting the right scale. They do some excellent 1/12 scale weapons.
So I'll toss this up real quick. There's the Turtles in Time.
Nice. They're weird freaking mascot heads.
Yeah.
They're so weird. But to have this next to the OG Turtles arcade in my Turtle display makes me happy. Have you guys seen the Superpowers digital modeling by Toy Otter on Instagram? Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
So
it
good.
is,
Oh yes, those are awesome.
It's fucking gorgeous.
Batman movie extensions are also very cool.
Oh yeah, there's some really fun shit.
And his Star Wars stuff. He has a bunch of like sort of Kenner figures that never were, and they're so cool. Like,
and they look so dead on.
yeah.
Like
Yep.
that's the thing. And Alex, I'm not taking anything away from you because legit, before I knew you, I remember I followed you on Instagram and I was like, God damn it, when are we getting these? I was so angry. I was like, oh, these are fucking amazing.
No, I
Wonderboy with the
appreciate anybody who can kind of match that Kenner style, because I feel like Super 7 has tried and hasn't quite pulled it off.
Yeah, it just doesn't hit the same.
Yeah, there's a sort of chunkiness, I guess, that the old Kenner stuff had, like a sort of toyetic quality, right?
Neil,
Toy Otter nails it, and I think like what you're saying, Dave, where it's like with his stuff, it's even more so because like it does seem like something you could like 3D print because it's only like 5 points of articulation. And...
I've seen some really cool like Kenner vintage style cast stuff lately. Not my jam, but it's been. I mean, it's like this is really cool.
Yeah, I think because Alex, your stuff looks much more modern, and like when he drops it, I swear to God, he probably does a sculpt at the same resolution that you do, and then he just like drops the cell count, like so it just goes and kind of bolts.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, I'm extremely. I think he made a comment recently being impressed at my ability to capture likeness, but I'm very impressed with his ability. Like I think that likenesses are really hard to do, and to do it in that sort of that style and scale and say that looks like Alec Guinness or like that's really impressive.
Only Kenner could. I know where some of the old molds are buried, so it's nice. Oh man, dude! Now, there's a Toy Otters Instagram. Go check it out.
Yeah, it's really cool.
But we need a Wonderboy with a skanking option. Yeah, buddy. I might need your help with that, Alex, for a 3D print, just as far as being able to make him look like he's skanking. Because I'll get it printed somewhere, but God damn it, now I want to put that on my dashboard. So
I think what you need, Dave, is a Secret Wars style Wonderboy.
Don't tease
with the skanking action on the shield.
No, that's amazing. I was actually trying to figure out how and where to get lenticular stuff printed.
I know you can
the other day because I had an idea.
I have very fond memories of the lenticular Masters of the Universe ruler. It's a weird thing that I had for some reason as a kid. One of the few Masters things I had. I'm like, it just stuck in my head.
As you do. When Hasbro bought out Kenner, when Kenner Factory closed, they demolished it and they buried the molds on the property.
Really?
No, really?
So
Quick, Frick Monkey Fiction. Might have to. Thank you, Fuzzy Barbarian. I'm very proud of that picture.
Their waves, I guess.
Dave Wonderboy needs the cake or zinger accessory. Maybe. So one fun thing that I am throwing out there. So again, coming up in November? Which is a ways off. I will be doing the 24-hour stream again. But I've been talking with some fun people to possibly garner some sponsorship for it to gain more donations for Extra Life. But I am thinking I might try maybe towards mid to late summer, do a 12-hour stream. So kind of a mini marathon. But I'm trying to figure that out right now. So again, as always, of course, you three are always invited onto the insanity. But more information coming soon. I'm trying to make it something that would be insane. Oh, thank you, Mitch. There's all the extra life links. You can find me, you can find Matt, you can find King, you can find Beard. We're all collection donations. So what do you need from my company to sponsor? Let me figure that out, Mike. Because again, I've been talking to a couple different folks. A tiny Mengathon, maybe. Manic Mike, a gaming chair and a foot jacuzzi, hands down. But yeah, no. So I'm trying to figure that out because this last marathon was fucking exhausting, but we raised over $4,000 for children's cancer treatment and research, and that fucking ruled. And granted, it is not as it says, it's a terrible idea for a good cause. So yes, so the 24-hour marathon will be coming back this fall. But again, I'm trying to think of that mini marathon, make it something unique. So I don't know. We'll figure it out. A marathon with stupid, sexy Colossus show. Yeah, just Colossus going, yeah, oh, just fucking posing around without a stupid.
That's Brian Stelfree's Marvel swimsuit special.
Right? Oh my god. That man's muscles had muscles upon the muscles with more.
Off shorts.
Hold on, I gotta pull that up. Oh God, okay.
Yeah.
Don't look up Colossus swimsuit special. There's some, shall we say, non-licensed images.
On the internet?
Yeah, who knew? Hold on. Rick Leonardi might.
Was it Leonardi?
Yeah, he might win that one out. Hold on. Mitch, I just found like your entire Instagram feed.
I mean,
this is what it needs to be.
Just the whole Outback era of.
Oh shit! Jusco did one too. All right, so these are the top contenders.
You gonna vote?
Colossus is one silver surfer who may not ride the space waves, but sure can catch a curl.
What's that coming out of the waves?
I hope that's a surfboard.
Yeah, that's a surfboard. I mean, it's fine.
Right?
Yes.
Boom.
Yeah.
Damn.
Joe Jusco.
Sexy Colossus.
Look at that leopard song. And boom.
Wow.
Oh,
and then
hello,
finally,
Yeah, that's the one I remember.
Just random ladies pouring
What's going
water.
on there?
What is he doing with his hand?
He's posing, or I can't tell. Maybe they're
Also,
polishing.
he's totally rocking them sweet Everlasts underneath his Daisy Dukes.
Yeah, he's got hip hop backup, or like Janet Jackson backup dancer,
Right?
biker shorts, and then
Bill Mahoney. I think Corey has all these posters. I know, Smunkin. I know. We'll get you on. Don't worry. You've been on once. A Buns of Steel there. That was a thing in the 90s. Yes, it was. Michael Turner's Silver Surfer had a 16-pack. A lot of Michael Turner's drawings had 16-packs. Made my first sexy Colossus post. What? Demonetization incoming. Man. Oh crap, I need an adult. Because there's adult content. Hold on. Instagram.com/stupid sexy Colossus. Stupid sexy. That makes me so happy. Yes.
I like how Colossus gets like the sexiest
I
one,
agree, Spike.
but then Wolverine is just eating a hot dog.
Hey man. Something. Wait, did you just have that sitting on your desk?
I have my binder right here.
Oh, okay.
angrily.
What is wrong with his mouth?
I don't know what's going on there. He's really excited about that hot dog.
There's the Punisher one from the Marvel swimsuit special.
I told you.
That
See,
is
you now have
something
6
else.
followers.
The I think it's the one where they're on the blue area of the moon, and it's the Punisher in a little like skull loincloth thing, and all the weird space aliens are fighting over who gets to like brush the teeth of his penis cover. It's bizarre.
Wait, you don't have a binder of Summer X-Men trading cards? Not next to me. New game, fellas. Somewhere down the line, we have to all acquire a place that we can look at those swimsuit cards. We'll have a few drinks, then we'll come on here and live critique them.
Yeah.
I think I might have like 1 or 2 more in a binder.
Beautiful.
I mean, I'm sure we can find them all on some website.
Oh, I'm not going to Google it right now because I don't want to. When I'm with you. Turner was a hell of a good dude. I'm ashamed to admit that I have most of those swimsuit cards. I have most of those swimsuit specials. They used to come in like the blind packs at Shinder's, which was the local comic one.
/ porn store.
Twitch it, dudes. Lobo had a swimsuit picture done. Oh, okay. Punisher's metal skull like a belt buckle. No, that was a cod piece, Aaron. That was absolutely ridiculous, and I made that for my friend's bachelor party. He's the biggest Punisher fan I know, so I made him a beefcake Punisher. Oh,
That sounds so.
This one's okay. This one's all right. But Bill sent me these 2. This is the winner right here.
oh God, I remember that one. Because at first I was like, does he have clothes on?
Well,
Hey,
you know, it's
I mean,
Iceman.
really shrinkage?
I mean, he's as dressed as he ever is when he's in ice form.
Yeah.
Oh, Matt, I found your perfect recipe for Mr. Shiv. New hammerhead body, one of the old bendy Wolverine heads, and the metal claw. Bill Mahoney says, busted!
Yeah, that new hammerhead body would be good for Mr. Jeff.
Is that ancient class? Iceman. It's beautiful.
And those cards were actually painted, which is nice, because then, like, I think there was the X-Men set after that, where it was all Kubert Brothers pencils and, like, the worst, like, 90s digital colors.
Oh.
Which at the time I was like, these are so great. And then you look back at them now, it's like, oh my God.
Jesus.
Oh, you're talking
Who is this supposed to? Oh, never mind. I know who this is supposed to be. Sorry. Mitch just sent me the most ridiculous sexy swimsuit picture, and it goes to the good old red, white, and blue, who is either sitting on a gigantic piece of his costume or a Puerto Rican flag. Captain America.
Oh, yeah.
Old steel
America's
buttons
ass.
himself. With the white belt on the underoos. I stand by, I think Ant-Man shrunk him down, and that's actually his normal size costume that he's laying on.
I was going to say, I mean, I'm pretty sure there's a picture of Jack Kirby in belted swim trunks like that.
Dude, that hair is beautiful.
Because that was I mean, that's accurate to Captain America's time period. In the
True.
The 40s, when you would wear belted swim trunks.
Oh my
All
God.
right.
You mean on your bathing costume?
Yes.
Just makes you feel all warm and fuzzy inside. Now we need a stupid sexy Wonderboy round. No, we cannot. I think we just created the greatest Instagram tonight. Damn right. Rich. What was I looking up? That wasn't
the Hilton
that.
Brands out there, you want to commission them to do a Wonderboy swimsuit?
No, I don't. Cyber Jedi Matt, I'm worried about you. There it is. Hold on. Let me see if I can pull this up. There we go. No, it's such a small picture. I need a high res one of this one.
Do you? What is it?
The greatest swimsuit of them all. Because when you are avenging your family, you wear the symbol of the skull. You are the Punisher.
Yeah, that's the one where they're talking about all the animals are fighting over toothbrushes.
Yep.
Jeez.
For all the
Why if
monsters.
it ain't Frank Castle, aka the Punisher? Nice skull, Frank, but if I were you, I'd be careful. It looks like those ghoul gals back there want to help you with your proper dental hygiene.
Yes.
90s.
No, I gotta see if I can find the. Let's see.
Twin belt is my new favorite costume accessory. Enhancement talent and gear, Wonderboy swimsuit. Namor's is something. Namor's is something. It gets weird real quick.
Yeah, what swimsuit does Namor wear?
Nothing. Doesn't have to.
Smile.
Exclusive anyone. I don't want to pull up Namor's. Okay. Hold on. This one. Oh wait, hold on. Let me see. Yeah, this one's even higher res. This is one that just is creepy because I'm pretty sure. I'm not positive, but I think this might be Mike Mignola. Look at Hulk's face.
Wow.
I think that's Kevin
No,
Nolan.
it's Kevin
Is
Nolan.
it Kevin Nolan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were very
And
similar. at the
That's
time.
Smart Hulk era. I do like Beast's jams there.
Yeah, Beast looks good. That's a cool looking thing. That thing face. Look at that.
Oh, I mean,
Ooh.
Kevin Nolan is. I mean,
Master of the Dave lookup doctors. I don't want to keep looking up these.
No,
Dave,
I
you're
just
going down a
sent you
path
one,
you
Dave.
can't turn back from. What the fuck is
you
the
can end it on this one, Dave.
It was the 90s. It was the. Oh no. What did you say? Nope. Can't show that. We'll get demonetized.
No, you won't.
Yeah, that is yeah. The positions look off a little
He's
bit.
not nude.
Namor's swimsuit is the feet wings and just the feet wings. Check out the Ghost Rider one rules. Oh, thank you, Quintillion. There's the 5 minutes.
Ghost Rider swimsuit?
Yeah, hold on. I'll pull it up. So the Ghost Rider one always cracked me up because someone had a poster of this in one of the local comic shops, and it always just fucking cracked me up. Let's see where there's two of them, but yeah, this is sexy. I like the comment too. Hey, Ghost Rider, put some clothes on for Pete's sake. Sheesh, this ain't not that kind of beach. You're showing a little too much bone.
That's amazing.
Damn it, Jane. This is ending on a Dave. Your Google search history is going to be all kinds of weird. Yeah, you're telling me.
Yeah.
It's like why did you send so? Oh no. There it is. I knew Mitch was gonna send it. I don't like this one because if you don't know that this is Namor,
Oh yeah, that one. You'll show that, but not the one I said. Come on.
He looks like a Swamp Thing.
He does. Like they gave this really weird like core shadow for him. It's just like but we have 4 minutes left. So real quick, I'm gonna run around the screens real quick, checking in on that sweet Wonderboy. It's looking good, Alex. It's looking good. Real quick, we'll pop over to Alex, as it says the Baron of Blender. Like I said,
Baron of Blender, Salt and the Sculptin, the Zeitgeist of ZBrush. So yeah, you can check me out on Fanplastic4 right there. Thanks, Mitch. On Instagram, where I post stuff that I work on in ZBrush. So my sculptures, my action figure concept ideas, and some of the when some of the professional work I do gets announced, I will post it there as well.
Hell yeah. And then we move over to the madman of Minneapolis, Matt Lind, a.k.a. the bully of Beanburg. Matt.
Sure, we'll go with that. Yeah, Hypno Hustle's _ Customs, trying to keep that more active. Hypno Hustle on Twitter. Check us out. So, every Tuesday. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Also, please go find and follow Mitch Falcon, who is now Stupid Sexy Colossus. And then moving over to Corey. Corey, what you got shaking?
All right, so I've had a sale going on all of my cast. So on the site right now, there's a ton of stuff that's on sale. There's heads on sale. There's weapons. I even have some painted stuff up that's on sale right now. That will probably end. Let's see. I'll probably have that till the end of this month. So March, a lot of those sales will be gone. So if there's stuff up, get it while it's there. Some of that stuff, whenever I put it on sale, it might be because I don't have a mold for those items anymore. So once they're gone, it might be a long time before it comes back.
Right on.
Yeah.
Real quick, I just want to thank everybody for coming and hanging out in the chat. I want to, of course, thank Alex, Matt, and Corey for hanging out. Of course, we can hang out a little bit after we go off air too, if you really want. But as it says, hailing from the great state of Minnesota, the Twin City Titan, Dave Wonder. That's me. You can find me at all these. You can find me right here Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. I'll be right back here tomorrow night, 8 to 10 p.m. Central Standard Time for Grippin' and Rippin' for Toys with the Boys. So as always, thank you everybody for stopping by. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for being awesome. Thank you for not being assholes. Most of you anyways. But yes, until next time, much love from Minnesota. Good night. Oh yeah, and Corey totally has a face.
Yeah.